Chelsea FC has reached an agreement with Brighton for the signing of Joao Pedro in excess of £50 million. Joao Pedro from Brighton, a Brazilian wonder kid. We have seen how good he is. £50 million, signing 7 years, his life and his future and his existence, everything to Chelsea till 2032. That one, if we never use 2 presidents for Nigeria by that time. However, we also have Gittens, Bynoe Gittens, who also signed for Chelsea 7 years as well, till 2032 as well. You know, understand? Bynoe Gittens, I told you yesterday that by no means should you do rubbish when you come. That left wing is there for you. Not so much competition right there for now. But there's a lot I want to talk about here, and it will shock you. Gege talk something today, say, this boy too stingy. Better pass this boy too mumu. That's what our financial dynamite told us today. Gege. He said, this boy too stingy. Better pass this boy too mumu. That's what Chelsea is currently working on. Yes. When I don't want to buy those big boys, I don't want to buy the strikers so they fine. I don't want to buy the Rodrigo, the Nico Williams. We don't buy no wala. We don't want broke. Because if we broke tomorrow, say with the old debt, it go bad where. Better say they laugh or say we too stingy. Now let's smash it there with the buy. Now poultry business with the brew. We go buy cockerel today, sell them as old layer tomorrow. We'll buy one thing tomorrow. It better than Chelsea they run so. Now that thing that Chelsea they do. Are these signings what we are looking for? No. Are these signings great ballers? Yes. Do they meet the standard of the usual Chelsea? No. Can they turn out to be great players tomorrow? Yes. Will they win Champions League and Premier League for you? No. Not at least in the first 2 years. Now, if you look at this particular Joao Pedro's deal well, I will give you a lot of reasons why this can be a bad signing for Chelsea and a good one for Chelsea. But these are the reasons I will give to you. Joao Pedro, as we know him, I'm going to give you a lot of stats from here and it will shock you. You'll say, serious? That's what this boy be. Yes, I will shock you now. Joao Pedro, as we know him, is a striker over there in Brighton, but at the same time can still play as a number 10 behind the striker. He is so good with that. But now, this boy now, are we buying him as a striker? That's our main problem. If we are buying him as a striker, fade on arrival. First, we don't fade already. Say we buy this boy as striker, we don't already lose guard. We cannot deny that. And I will tell you why. If we are buying him as a number 10, we still will be very angry because every Chelsea fans wants Palmer in the number 10 as well. So there's going to be a lot of problems. Joao Pedro appearances in the Premier League, 89. Nicolas Jackson's appearance in the Premier League, 65. So he has 24 more games than Nicolas Jackson in the Premier League. In his 89 appearances, he has scored 22 goals. Jackson has scored 24. So Jackson has scored more goals. Who has lesser games of 24 than Joao Pedro? More continue. They listen to me. You go. If you hear this thing, you go shock. Because if he's going to come as a striker, then just know that we have not upgraded from Jackson. Then if he's going to come as a number 10, we will not be so happy because we don't need Palmer in the wings as well. So, however, it is Maresca's decision on what he wants to do. And it's not going to be a left winger because we already sent Gittens from there. So that's why that's where we have the concern now. Because all this money you are splashing is because of, say, you don't want to pay too much salary. We know. Because we know the better players that you should be signing for this club and the standard of this club at this time. But we are not going to be angry. He's still a good player. More the manager and they go. You know, understand? Now, he has 22 goals for Brighton. There's a lot to listen to me. He has 22 goals for Brighton and Jackson has 24 for Chelsea. He has 10 assists. Jackson has 10 assists. So Chelsea beat Brighton. Oh my God. Jackson beat her for goals, beat her for assists. No, equal her for assists. But I can say beat him for assists because he has 24 more games than Jackson. Big chances created, 25. He has created big chances up to 25 in his 89 appearance. Jackson has created 14. So he beat Jackson there, right? Created chances. So that's why I told you as a number 10, behind the striker, he is very good. That's what I told you earlier. Goes with his right foot. in his 89 appearance, 16. Goals with Jackson's right foot, 65 appearance, 16. So they are two equal for goals with right foot. Goals with the weak foot, left. He has scored only 1. Jackson has scored 4. So even for weak foot, Jackson is better. Penalty scored. He has scored 9 penalties. Jackson has not scored penalties because we have Cole Palmer who takes the penalty and he's the main penalty taker in Brighton. Shots, 170 shots. Jackson 156 shots. Shots on target 62. Jackson shot on target 76. The same Jackson we are complaining that cannot shoot, but shot on target is not if he ball knock bar. Now off target too. You are aware of that. So on target means is if they enter goal or if they touch keeper hand. That's the on target. So Jackson can strike the ball better than Joao Pedro. 76 and Joao Pedro is 62 shots on target. Shooting accuracy, Joao Pedro is 36%. Jackson is 49%. 49. Then passes 1,957. 1,957 passes for Joao Pedro. Passes for Jackson 1,048. So you can see he almost beats Jackson passes times 2 because he mostly creates behind the striker. He can play well as he can do those passes just as he won Jackson in what? In what do they call him? In big chances created. Do you understand? Moving on next. Crosses. Cross. He has made 78 crosses in the Premier League so far. Jackson has made only 8. Putting crosses in the box. 78. Jackson has made only 8. So, the final one now, goals per match. 0.25 expected goals. Jackson, 0.37 expected goals. So, this is where the problem comes in. If you are bringing him as a striker, we already have a rejected striker that is better than him. So, you have failed woefully first. So we are not going to celebrate that. Chapezo the car. Chapezo the car. When I walk at you. When I walk. Zumbala, 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 zum, 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 zumba, zum. We are not doing that. Because we already have somebody who is upgraded. Who is already upgraded than him. And that person is currently in Chelsea. So as a striker, he is not better than Jackson for now. Can Jackson have better numbers than him because Jackson play with better players? Yes. It is possible. Can he come tomorrow and become a better player for Chelsea? Yes. But what we are saying is we are not looking like a club that wants to win now. We are currently looking at a club who wants to win in the future. And we want to try as much as possible to manage the amount of money that we are getting to manage these players, sign them 7 years. If they still fail in the next 2 years, 3 years, if you want to sign them, you still make a lot of money from them. And I know deals like Kai Havertz deals are the deals that has brought Kai Havertz, Vega. See, Vega not play any game for us for 1 season. I think we bought him about 7 million. His value is about 20 million because of the contracts left. So Chelsea have understood that, okay, you better say I stingy. They come and say I stingy. They say they come in because I not back it. Pack salary, give players. Pack, give them the signs of it. Come get injury. Other come and not still win something. When they pay high wages and nothing they happen, we not offer this club. So they are managing themselves. Well, we're going to accept it like that. We will just be around. We're going to be like, God forbid, like an Arsenal. We will just be hanging around second, third, winning maybe Europa League, winning one FA Cup or Cali Cup to whole body, you know, but dominating in a real sense, we are not getting that yet. And I don't think they are going to buy more strikers or bringing the Victors or bringing the Ojigo or bringing the Nico Williams at this level. Leo, I don't think they are bringing those levels as of now. I don't know if I'm in the best position to tell them who to buy because they don't know me. Now they get the club. And I always say that it's very painful that one man will make a decision for millions of people who is supporting this club. It is so painful. Or maybe 1 or 2, 3 men making that decision. So if he's going to come as a striker, his numbers does not back him more than Jackson. And there's already a Delap there who is trying to struggle with Jackson to see if he can get that position. Then now, it may be possible that first Anthony Conte, Enzo Maresca has already started thinking that Palmer is going to be my winger next season. I'm not going to bring him to be a number 10 just because I want the load to reduce on him. Let him be from the wings and create the goals we got. Palmer created 2 clean goals in the Conference League final from the right wing. And if you notice from that day, Maresca had a turn. And he's aware that he has worked with him before. Even in Man City, he was a winger. Let me pick this boy. Let me put him in the wings. Then let me bring Joao Pedro, a new number 10, who will probably give us more. You know, having a Joao Pedro and Palmer creating at the same time would be very beautiful. So if you're going to come as a number 10, it is beautiful, it is fine. Because you can see the crosses, the big chances, how he was so good in those areas. But say as a striker, nothing. But now, do we now need Palmer to go to the wings? No, we do not. So you can see where this whole deal is not looking like something that will favor us in any area, this particular Joao Pedro deal. But looking at what Palmer played from the left yesterday was so beautiful. But Palmer cannot play from the left because Gittens is now here, who is a left winger, who like to cut inside, run through the channels, get in those spaces, you know, and do his thing. Cut inside and score goals. And we need somebody who can run through the channels. We don't have a lot of people running through the channels. Netos like to stay wide a lot. The Gittens, the Modric, they like to run through the channels. And now, if you now say that you are going to play Gittens on the left, Palmer on the right, Joao Pedro behind Delap, it looks very beautiful on papers already, but we don't know how much of sweetness we are going to have from Palmer since he has not played the wings for long. But that could also change some things for him. He probably may not be getting a lot of goals and assists that he used to get, because when he's in the number 10, he can easily give it to Gittens or give it to who is running over or give it to the striker. His numbers could reduce because he's a winger. And he's not a very pacey person. So I don't know how Maresca will want to manage that. And also, being a winger who is a bit slow, you know, they allow James, they confront to go overlap, making James they do working. Maybe as they try Curtis and James go run it, I go give him. So he operates only by himself. You only invite your left back. So there's a lot of, if Maresca is going like this with this signing, there are so many things that is unanswered. If he's going like this with this signing, there's so many other things that is not clear as well. So those are my only concern. But Joao Pedro is a decent player. And these are the stats that he has now. Palmer did not come with a lot of stats to Chelsea, and it is so shameful to me that many Chelsea fans still sit their ass there and feel like every player will be a Palmer. It's not possible. Every player will not be Palmer. Some will be Anu Palmer, and some may be Palmer. So you cannot expect that every young player. Our only backup plan, I say we don't. Cucurella and Caicedo are from Brighton. So days might come and brighten our day more, and brighten our days more. It's possible. We love it. We want to see it. But don't just believe that everybody will work like that. It also takes time. Cucurella did not click so quick. But when you bring in some of these players like Gyökeres or Seaman, you know, Isaac, these are players that can come in immediately and give you the results immediately, unless injury happen. That's the concern. Because we should be going for the league as we're going for the Champions League. But we're talking too much and we can't talk more again. So, Joao Pedro, now the final thing I want to say is, they say Fabrizio wrote medical on Tuesday in Brazil and traveled to US, joining for the FIFA Club World Cup. You know, I cannot know everything. I would like you to know, tell me in the comment section if it's possible for him to play in the FIFA Club World Cup. I don't think it's possible because the window already stopped already. So I don't think it is still possible. If you think it's possible for him to play in the FIFA Club World Cup, please let me know so that my body goes to the oh, Man City, and bygone be bygone. I've already been named Bynoe Gittens. If you use me play, you're not coming to the FIFA Club. We'll see you later. Estafao. Oh, man, they come. Where they worry there? All these boys, all of them, smart children, where they HK. If you like say EFCC go HK, carry boys. Yes, you just go there, convert the boys from the Yahoo, turn them to footballers. Smart children, whenever we do normal 2 rounds before. Where they worry you? So now, Joao Pedro to Chelsea. and also Gittens to Chelsea. Let me know your thoughts on all of these informations. Where do you want him to play? Where do you think he can play? Thank you very much. And if you have watched to this point, know that I need your subscription. Please subscribe and support. It is not easy at all. Football work is not easy. As you talk like this, next thing, another news. You know, understand? Thank you very much. I'm your boy, Coach BI. International Water.